Hola amigos y amigas, I am Leila, also known as Miss Bohemia, and I'm sure my wet hair is giving it away. It's wash day. What else? We're gonna jump straight into it with another product by Soultanicals. I am itching to get through my haul and experience every product in my haul, and today I'm trying out the Natural Hair Ayurvedic Superfoods, which is the ultimate botanical healthy hair treatment blend. It has some amazing ingredients such as biringraj, amla, neem, ashwagandha, brahmi, fenugreek, moringa, ginger, triphala, hibiscus. I believe it says tulsi. It's so little I can barely read it. But basically, it's an incredible multi-function as far as the use of this product goes. Super blend of ingredients. As far as the how to use, you can basically mix it with water to create a nice paste, and then with the paste, you can rub it into the scalp as a scalp treatment, or you can put it onto the hair strands as its own hair treatment. You can put it in your shampoo, use it with your shampoo. You can put it in your deep conditioner, or you can put it in a carrier oil and use it as a hot oil treatment or as a pre-poo. So there's a lot you can do with it. I haven't opened it, I haven't checked it out, so let's check it out first before I tell you how I plan to use it. Oh my god, it smells like cooking spices. Like this should be going into food, but it's gonna go into my hair. So this is how I plan to use it. I have a video on the Fur Despair Vitamin Hair Repair, which you can view here. And I liked it. I've also tried that Fantastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioner, and you can view what I had to say about that in my very first intro video to Soultanicals, and you can view that here. Basic gist with both of them was that I thought they were good deep conditioners, and that my hair is so high need and so high porosity, they didn't fully cater to my hair's intense needs. But I do think that they will cater really well to porosities that are healthier than mine. So I was curious to see if this would enhance this mask and my experience with it. I already know what this feels like on my hair. I've tried it multiple times. So how would it feel with the Natural Hair Ayurvedic Superfoods inside the mask? And that's what I'm going to find out. And just a note in general, it being the only critique I really have of Soultanicals thus far is the labels. This label totally came off in the shower. It wasn't waterproof, peeled completely off. And as you can see, I took a screenshot of the product from their website and I printed the label part of the picture, and it looks like it has a label, but this is homemade and taped over to keep it waterproof. So it would be really nice if they just used waterproof labels, because their labels are so pretty. I don't want to lose the look. Let's get started. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and use a plastic spoon, because I know even that with clay you don't want to use metal because of the whole ion thing, and you don't want to do metal with I'm so glossing over that. And you don't want to do metal with hair dye either. And so I'm just like, you know, this is like such a superfood blend. I don't want to screw things up by using metal. So I'm just going to go ahead and use plastic. Hopefully this shows. I don't know how many spoonfuls I should put in there. So I'm just going to start with like, I don't know, 3. No, 2. I don't want to waste it either. Mix it in and see what it looks like. If it looks like, yeah, this is a noticeable change, then good. And if not, I'll just add more. But I guess it's intuitive, because they're like, you know, you can just mix this with water and create a paste. I feel like I want to put some more in. I have to clean the spoon. I don't want to waste this. I'm gonna add a little more. That's obviously just gonna be up to you. Ooh, and personal preference, but I'm just gonna go with 3 just to make sure this thing has a bunch of the superfoods in there, and start applying in my hair. And then I guess the question would be, would I ever want to try it in a hot oil treatment? Do I think there's a difference? Ooh, I can feel the grains inside the mask. I'll be curious to see. My inclination is to do it in the deep conditioner. I'm washing out the deep conditioner, and then I'm topping my hair off with my styling routine, but I'm not washing it off in the sense that I'm not shampooing it off, which is what I would be doing if I did a hot oil treatment / pre-poo, you know? So then this, I just feel, would make the superfoods kind of stay in my hair better, because I'm just rinsing out the deep conditioner, but I'm not really washing anything off with shampoo. And I do use sulfate based shampoos. You know, this is weird because it's like I can feel the powder, I can feel the grains. So it's not like it dissolves into the deep conditioner. So then I wonder, would a hot oil treatment be better? Would it dissolve into that? I use coconut oil. Would it dissolve well in coconut oil? So maybe this should be 2 parts in one video, where I'm trying it out as a deep conditioner first, and then trying it out as a pre-poo at another time, and just see which one I feel works better for me. It's changed the consistency of my mask and how it feels. Somehow my mask feels watery. How does it feel more watery? This makes no sense. I'm going with too much. Honestly, I think I'm adding too much, but whatever. Let's get the superfoods in my hair. You know, I might as well massage my scalp too. Can't hurt. Make it grow, make my hair grow, make more hair grow in. Ooh, Give me more density. Let's keep things going. Plastic cap. Next up, my hot head. I'm just gonna leave this on for 30 minutes like I usually do. And the verdict is... Ooh, almost there. This is an almost verdict, but I had to jump in before washing this out to let you know that I'm touching my hair because I could feel the granules in the deep conditioner. But remember, I applied my hot head, which is a hot source. It's a thermal hair care cap, and it's all dissolved. It's been dissolved, so I might not even need to necessarily do it in a hot oil treatment because it's technically being heat treated into my hair through the deep conditioner, since I also use the hot head in a pre-poo the same way that I would in my deep conditioner. So far so good. Let me wash it off and give you the official verdict, which is, so far I like it. Do I feel a miraculous wow of a difference? No, but I feel that it did make the mask a little richer and easier for my hair to do better with. But you know what? Let's continue on with this video. This was my first attempt. Let's see how else I'm going to use it. So let's see what future Wash Day Layla is planning to do next. And I'm back about 2 months later, and that's a very conservative estimate. I think it's been longer. I started doing the K18 experiment, and it's a video that's not uploaded yet. It's coming up, so be on the lookout for that. And that required me to not pre-poo. I mean, I could have pre-pooed, but it basically wanted the hair to be shampooed, not deep conditioned, nothing else. And then the K18 hair treatment would be put in use. In that time frame, I had to do it for 6 weeks. I didn't pre-poo, I didn't bond build, I didn't protein treat, I didn't do anything. And so I didn't get a chance to continue using my superfoods in any other modality other than in the deep conditioner. And I did continue to do that after what you saw filmed. So that went well. My results were good. And so I'm back to pre-poo. I pre-poo with coconut oil. I have it ready and melted in a bowl. And keep in mind, when I initially did the superfood experiment and I put it in my deep conditioner, I did put quite a bit, but that's because I had quite a bit in the whole jar. Now, in retrospect, I'm like, I should have chosen the amount of deep conditioner I was going to use and then maybe sprinkle the superfood into that. So it's up to you how you want to use it, how fast you go through your deep conditioner, because my concern, I haven't deep conditioned in 6 weeks, so I'm going to have to see, has that gone bad? I will report back in. But for now, focusing back on the pre-poo, let's go ahead and open this up. And I'm not going to be putting too much. I don't really think you need to do the whole plastic spoon thing, but I'm just going to go ahead and err on the side of caution. I think this is way more than enough. Just a little teeny spoon, because it's not too much that I put in my hair as far as pre-poo goes anyway. Definitely smells like food spices. And I'm going to go ahead and mix it into my oil. I'm going to apply this to my hair and I'll be back. I'm definitely not going to try to do this here in my closet on camera because I'm going to make a mess and I need to be in front of the sink, and I'm going to more properly mix this in with my hands and then apply on my hair. It's all in, and it was quite an interesting experience. When I was mixing it with my hand, it was interesting to feel the oil feel less oily. It changed the feeling of the oil now that it was a mixture with the superfoods powder. I would say it felt less oily, more watery, if that makes any sense. As far as the application goes, it was a very different experience than when I used it in the deep conditioner. Obviously, I'm using it in an oil. It's a runnier, more liquid type of medium that I'm working with and situation that I'm dealing with, and so it was harder to apply because it was messier, and I don't like to make a mess, so I'm trying to be very careful. But you'll drip, you'll make a mess, so that's something to keep in mind with a pre-poo. Ideally, you can use an applicator bottle and you won't be dealing with a messy situation that I was dealing with. So as far as the application process goes, I much prefer a deep conditioner. Now that it's in my hair though, it's feeling okay. It's just a matter of going ahead with the process and see what the end result feels like. Let's continue. Plastic cap, hot head. And one note, I actually did go ahead and check the deep conditioner that I hadn't checked in a while that had the superfoods in it, and just use the superfoods each time you need to use it. That's it. Don't make the mistake I made and put it in like a whole tub of deep conditioner thinking, oh, each time it's good to go. It's not. That thing got funky, because you're dealing with very clean and very natural ingredients. So that's gonna happen. So lesson learned, just use it per use. If you're gonna deep condition that day, add it to the deep conditioner that you're using that day. If you're gonna pre-poo, add it to your pre-poo from that day. Okay. And yes, it's been a long while that I now pre-poo on dry hair. I used to do it on wet hair. So let's see how the whole thing goes. I'm gonna leave this in for 30 minutes, and the verdict is, I washed it off, but I didn't shampoo, so this is just having washed off the pre-poo. In retrospect, I should have come here right after I removed the hot head from my hair, but it's okay. You can take my word for it, given the fact that you can't really touch my hair anyway. It just looked very pre-pooed and oily, but I was surprised at how soft and happy and amazing it felt. However, can that be credited to the superfoods alone? No. But can it be credited to Soultanicals? Yes, because my hair is all Soultanicals. Everything I have in it already is Soultanicals. And one thing I've been noticing is every time I wash my hair, the moment my hair gets wet, that's Soultanicals goodness. The presence of it in my hair is so felt that my hair when it's wet just feels like, wow. It's so nice and soft, and even when it's dry it's just like, wow, so nice and soft and amazing. I'm like on a high all the time. So this enhances it. When the Pre-Poo was in my hair and that was in the Pre-Poo in my hair, it felt really good. The granules of the superfoods that's in the oil in combination with it being heated up on my hair with the hot heads heat going on it for like 30 minutes really helps it penetrate, and I could feel that in my hair. My dry hair, I think my Pre-Poo felt way better with that in it. The only two things that I'm torn about with how I use the superfoods is this: application. Obviously, a deep conditioner is easier to apply because it's like a thicker, creamier consistency than a Pre-Poo. And the Pre-Poo being an oil, the consistency changed and it became a little more liquid with the superfoods in it. So next time I just have to be better with how I apply it. And the other thing, now I'm going to be shampooing, so I'm washing everything out of my hair. So that kind of makes me feel some type of way because I don't like to wash anything that's Soultanicals out of my hair just like that. So that would be the main point that would have me leaning towards using the superfoods in a deep conditioner. Not because it's better necessarily in a deep conditioner. So this is where personal preference comes in. For me, I feel that it's better because then after deep conditioner is washed out, it's not washed off the hair as it would be with a shampoo, and so it gets to stay on longer. And I'm greedy and I want all my Soultanicals in my hair longer, and that's it. But I really like it. On camera I've used it on 2 different occasions that you see, but I had been using it prior to my K18 hair experiment. I had been using it consistently in my deep conditioner, and it did up the factor of what it brought into my hair. So I think this is absolutely something to add to one's arsenal. As far as the price point, one would say it's pricier than the other products. It's, I believe, $30, but a little goes a long way, and it's up to you how much or how little of it you want to use. So it can last you a long time, it can last you a short time depending on what you want to do with it, but it has versatility as far as use goes, so you can get creative with it. I was very basic with it, I think, because what I do, God, in spite of the fact that I have a very long wash day, but what I do is very basic steps, and so it's a yes, of course. Seriously, I have loved everything from Soultanicals. So now I'm going to be skipping ahead and going through my wash day using more Soultanicals and filming. So stay tuned for more Soultanicals videos that will be coming up. For now, this is it. Thank you so much for joining me on my Soultanicals hair journey. And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned for more. And see you in the next one. Ciao for now.